Hello. In this video we're going to talk about design heating load. Now I've sent you some information on this, and it's a two-part formula, and there's a lot of moving pieces, but they're really not that difficult. So design heating load represents how many BTUs per hour that we would need to use to keep the inside of our houses at a certain temperature given a certain climate location. So it's an hourly rate. Once we calculate that, then we're going to figure out, well, if that's per hour, how many hours do we have in a heating season? That's a lot of hours. You think of 4 or 5 months of heating season, that's a lot of hours. But we start by looking at just per hour. What do we need to supply to keep our homes at that desired indoor temperature of 72 degrees? Okay. And that depends on a lot of different things, but we're going to calculate it looking at the heat lost to transmission and the heat lost to air movement through our houses. So I'm going to go back to the little prop house that we've used. And the heat lost to transmission means the heat coming across the surfaces. Just across the surfaces, not through the holes. Surfaces, 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 surfaces. The roof, the walls, the floor. That's QT, heat loss to transmission. QA is heat loss to air infiltration or exfiltration. Around doors, around windows, around those holes where utilities go. Wherever walls join each other and they're not airtight. So that's QA. So when we talk about transmission, you got to keep in mind we're talking about surface area. When we talk about QA, we're talking about volume. Remember, this is a cubic foot of air. We could have thousands of these per minute leaking in and out of our house. That is not unusual. All right, so let's look at design heat load. Let me grab my marker. And we have QT equals transmission heat loss. Okay, heat loss. We have QA equals air-related heat loss, we'll just call it. So design heat load equals that plus that. Design heating load equals QT plus QA. Both of these have units of BTU per hour. So design heat load has units of BTUs hour. That's really important that you remember what these units are. Start memorizing those now, even though you might not understand what they are. Just memorize BTUs per hour. That's kind of the magic number. Over the course of a year, a heating season, this will be millions of BTUs per year. We'll use millions of BTUs to heat our homes. A BTU is one kitchen match, one little teeny match. Millions of those to heat your space. All right, so get these units in your head now. The next video, we're going to look at how we use those in dimensional analysis. All righty, you can do this. Get those units locked into your head. I'll see you on the next video.